friend of me. It's becoming
Nice.
Yain.
Now I
but
know my
more Yain every week
ABCs.
instead of you ain't.
You ain't no friend to me. You ain't in the taint.
Yontiv.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh ho ho ho!
Okay. All right. So when we last left
I petition we permanently ban French Swede.
I signed this
off.
petition.
Very good. Very good.
No,
Okay.
hey, Austin. All I did was say oh ho ho ho.
No.
All right. Nice. God damn it, Austin.
God damn it!
God damn. Okay, so, let's see. When we last left off, you had successfully absconded with, the one guy. What was his name?
Fierce.
Fierce. Yeah, Fierce.
Fierce?
Fierce.
Fear ass?
While
Yes.
the
Sweet, it's very
guards...
offensive. I looked it up and apparently Fierce
Yeah.
is a name that occurs in the real
Yeah.
world.
While
What?
the...
Yeah.
What? Fierce, yeah. Phira.
Fear ass?
Yeah, fear ass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a friend called Fierce just so I can tell them you said that about their name
Yeah.
repeatedly and often.
So, yeah, you, you absconded with Fierce. You didn't abscond with him, actually, you went to the...
We rescued
Castle.
him, so it's
Yeah,
from a certain,
yeah,
we
you have-
absconded him from the cultists.
Yes.
Oh my god, right, you sucked that giant thing into the book.
Yeah, you,
Heck yeah.
left the guards to, clean up the rest of the cultists and do with the bloodletted prisoners what they will. Or well, actually, no, we ended before you decided what you wanted to do with the bloodletted prisoners, as I believe you wanted to do something.
I wanted to try healing them. Was my sensibility on that.
Well, the guards told you. We'll see if this is agreeable to you. The guards had told you that they intended to simply, give them bandages and then lock them right the fuck back up.
Well, they can do that, but I can heal them from a distance. I've got fucking, I've got Goldfinger. Goldfinger has range.
Golderfinger.
I don't need to be in
know
the
what?
cell.
Okay, fine. I'll let you make a healing roll.
Alright.
Right.
What?
I mean,
That healing could have gone to the party,
This
Snake.
will be for the whole dungeon.
Alright, well, first thing I gotta do is... sweet, I can also heal you if I don't fuck up these rolls, but the first thing I've got to do is I've got to summon Goldfinger.
No. This is still from last time. Picking
I didn't
up
have
where we left off.
Goldfinger.
You didn't have him out?
No,
You
I
didn't
had.
have him out?
Remember, I had soft cell out, so I could slip up the big beast.
Oh, that's right.
Big beast.
So I'm just
Oh,
gonna...
don't you have a bonus towards summoning Goldfinger?
Actually, I
You
have I have a
that.
negative right now because he was summoned recently. So,
Oh,
I'm
shit.
at a -1 right now to summon him.
Nice.
Ah.
Getting mired down in details very quickly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is at a -1. Just take away 1 from whatever the result is. That's an 8. So he still summons, but he's got a deformity.
Let's see.
He has a very small thumb.
All of his gems are actually candy gems.
Ooh, candy.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. So it's an improvement.
Yeah. Well, it gets all sticky after a while.
Oh, okay.
Icky sticky.
And yes, I only have... Yeah, I don't have that move that gives me... I'm starting to forget my moves as we go along, but I don't have the move that gives me free pact. So this is the roll to, like, heal up everyone who's being... This
yeah,
is my
all
order
the blood
command.
letters. All everyone.
Hey, it works.
Yep.
Ah.
They are patched up. They're still woozy, but you know they're not losing any more blood, and they're not going to die of blood loss.
Ah,
There
me
you
blood.
The guards kind of murmur about they weren't really worth even trying, but whatever.
I think she's a witch.
So yeah, the
How do
guards.
you know she's a witch?
Actually, the guards are actually thankful because they don't have to waste their bandages on these people, and yeah, they just lock all the cells on your way out. So, you escort Firas up to the throne room.
Once again, Leonie of Taft, has done an
Where?
excellent job.
Where King Bola is waiting, as is
King
David.
Ebola.
As is David, that one guy.
Oh, hi, David.
Yeah, Indiana Jones.
So,
Wait, did
Yeah.
anybody realize we report to David and King Ebola?
are you trying to imply things, Austin?
That his name is David and we work for King Ebola.
These are some serious implications here.
Okay,
Are
so
they?
you come up to so yeah, King Bola hails you when you enter the throne room. I see you have Pyrrhus. Was he a betrayer or was he a victim?
He's definitely
A bird-
he's definitely a victim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
victim.
Pyrrhus
That's the
still
thing.
has his wild eyes and you know, he has that prisoner of war beard going on. King Bola gives him one look and says, "Oh, very well, very well. I shall have my staff clean him up. You may question him after he has been properly tended to.
Thank you.
Now
So-
then, I believe we discussed a reward.
Yes, we did. And as you know, Leonie of Taft, proud leader of this merry band, but of course, did the most amazing things to save your magician. He was the castle magician, right?
No, he was granted asylum.
Ah, your asylum seeker, asylumee.
I'll pretend that's a word.
It's where I'm from.
Ah. I thought the Evotafts descended from Seneca.
Well, yes, it's very local.
I was only there a short time, but I never heard that word.
Well,
Says Thistlewick as he pops in from the room.
Oh, that's
What?
because it's a noble word.
yes, very noble.
In any case, I see it proper to gift each of you 50 coin.
Eh,
Dash.
And, yeah.
Um,
You know, royal
My- my
servants
uni-
come up
my-
to royal servants come up to each of you with a small chest with 50 gold coins in them
hey,
and present them to you
hey,
on
my
red velvet pillows.
my unicorn helped too. He deserves his share.
Unicorns do not need money.
You think so?
We shall provide him with feed.
Yeah, that's nice.
Unicorns eat gold, though.
They do.
That's dragons, ma'am.
No, dragons hoard gold.
Yeah,
You see,
Yeah,
this
I
is
met the
point
dragon
where
one.
you have to be playing as this class that Neo knows about and pull back the curtain on unicorn diet.
Anyway, yes, unicorn feed. Just go ahead and mark 5 uses on that. You have unicorn feed.
I have it. Yeah, let's put it on the seam.
Yeah.
Unicorn feed 5.
Shall the bear need a feed?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, mark down 5 uses of feed for the bear.
I will put that on the bear.
Very good.
You got
Five
any?
uses of feed. I'm guessing like 1 weight.
Yeah. Now then, you all got 50 coin. Are any of you over 100 coin?
No. 60.
No.
Nope.
Alright, cool.
100
Something
coin
to keep
is
in
1
mind,
weight.
100 coin will bring your coin count up to 1 weight.
Holy
But
shit.
as long as you're below 100, it's 0 weight.
So I just have a question.
Yes?
Who else wanna go and find fucking Pepsi tie and a hat?
No, we're not putting
I do.
clothes on the bear. It's cruel to put clothes on animals. We ain't doing that. I'm not that much of a prick.
Wait, Pepsi's intelligent, though. He should
He's
be
smarter
able to
than the
decide for
average
And
bear.
therefore,
himself.
he should hate having clothes even more than the average bear.
Maybe he would like it. Maybe because he's intelligent, he recognizes the concept of being nude and wants to cover himself. He feels indecent.
Have you ever
Yeah.
seen
So,
people
yeah.
who, like, put shoes and like coats on dogs? Don't you just want to like hit those people?
So
Yes.
King Bola clears his throat and says, "And finally, I shall see to it that you are allowed an extra day in the royal room.
Sweet.
You may leave tomorrow."
Thank
Fancy.
you very much. Your
Thank you,
Highness.
good lord.
Dismissed. And David walks over to you and says, "Ah, yes. Now then, I believe I'd like to discuss something with all of you."
Okay
As
then.
you walk to your rooms, and David stops you in the closest royal room for you guys, and says, "All right, so we have Fyrus. We're about to learn all he knows about the book, and well, I was just wondering if you would want to take me along with you anymore, or if you'd rather I just head off back to my own devices."
Up to you, really. I don't care.
Yes, that's entirely up to you.
Isn't he one of your like former lovers?
Yep.
Yeah. What about it?
Yeah. So yeah,
Either-
David is kind of scratching his chin and says, "I'll be honest. I've kind of just been staying behind whenever you go and do the dirty things.
Yeah,
But
you do seem to disappear whenever something exciting happens.
Yeah, he
No
he was
offense.
always like that.
I can't help but notice that you three have a predilection for coming over some interesting magic items in your travel.
Wait, what makes you think that?
Well, you have that cloak, that book, you had that crown before you sold it to me,
So,
and
what's
he's kind of
what you angling for here, David? Because I'm gonna keep
Well-
seeking out something interesting.
Well, that's just the thing. You see, in my time collecting for my museum, I've actually heard tale of quite a few artifacts, rumors of artifacts hidden throughout this land, and I've always wanted to go about collecting them, but I had settled down in good old Custer. If you would if you wouldn't mind taking me along and expanding my museum's collection, I'd be happy to. I would love to have you along for the journey.
I'm okay with that as long as you don't keep yapping about how it belongs in a museum.
I hate to agree with Leon in some fashion like that, but yes, I've kind of said it to you before, but I'm not here to collect things just to put them in a museum. I'm a collector myself, but my troubles are a lot more financial at the moment rather than historical.
Well, yes, I understand. Not everything would go into my museum. We'd come across an item on the list, and then once we got to see just what it was what it was capable of, we'd have a discussion amongst ourselves to see who would keep it. Obviously, it would be at least 50-50 between us, but we'll see what happens as we find each item.
50-50 is fair, I suppose.
Meh, Leon Eotaf never settles for halfway.
That's
He
actually
kinda-
a point. This is 50-50 in a group of more than two
Yeah.
people.
Glares at Leon and says,
We're not the
Well-
only two who need to put food on the table.
How about this? We'll go after the first thing on the list, the closest thing to Terrebonne, and I'll definitely let you keep it. Just to
Nice.
show you that I am not, that I am completely certain of of these magical items.
Sounds fair.
It's the only lead I've got, so yeah. Let's work together.
Yeah,
Taz extends
very
a hand.
good.
So wait, are we going to drag
David
that old...
shakes it and it says, "Now, for the closest item, it's actually in the swamp, and it will involve a bit of danger, as we'll be going snake hunting."
Ah! Oh. Well, you know... Well, you know what they say. Or at least what I say. I laugh in the face of danger.
As
Also,
we've
weren't
still-
you afraid of snakes?
Well, I'm willing to put aside anything for a good discovery.
Oh, good.
And besides anything else, we've got some time to plan and go over what this treasure entails. Tomorrow we have to talk to Firas before we head off.
It is an enchanted item that the snakes of the Sarin Swamp have kept hidden. The snakes are... Well, I'm not sure if intelligent is the word I'd use. They're driven, certainly. They hold the swamp. They have this belief that they own the swamp, and they enforce that belief. I believe... We remember in Coral, that old man told us to stay on the road. The reason for
Yes.
that is the snakes don't like trespassers in the swamps. They tolerate people traveling on the road, but they'd rather have the whole thing to themselves. And, well, they get rather violent if they see trespassers, non-wildlife headed off the road to search for treasures unknown. This, of course, means that there are plenty of treasures to hide.
What
And-
greedy bastard.
I know. I happen to know of an old man who lives in the swamp, makes a living off of hunting these snakes and selling their skin. He lives under threat of being... He lives under their threat every night. He has a small encampment somewhere in the north of the swamp. We'll rendezvous with him, and he should be able to tell us where we might find this item.
Very
Sounds
good.
like a weird living, but okay.
The item in question is a sword. A sword with interesting magic to it.
Sword, eh?
Yes. So, in agreement?
Sure. I'm trying to just imagine what I could do with a sword.
I'm fine with this plan. Edgar, are you okay with it?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Then we're
Very
all in
well.
agreement.
We'll leave tomorrow after Firas spills all he knows.
Yeah, an old man. It's okay if you don't feel like it. You are old after all.
He agreed to it not a moment ago.
It could be peer
Perhaps you
pressure.
should get your ears checked.
It could be peer pressure.
I don't think Edgar's the one who would have to worry about peer pressure in this group.
Oh, I don't know.
Don't be
Peer
insulting to
pressure's
the
very
old man
real.
now.
So yeah, you guys can retire for the night. Enjoy your last night in the lap of luxury.
Oh, I'm taking a bath.
Yeah,
I do too.
gotta
Can I
wipe,
steal
gotta
I
something?
do
wash all
hope
that
there
blood
is.
off.
I do hope there is more than one bob. Not just
Oh,
one big
oh, Leon
compartment.
has bad fortune. There's no hot water for his bath.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh no, my secret that I turned into a girl has come out.
Oh man, I wish.
Alright, so yeah, you all bathe, get that blood off of you, eat royal food, drink royal wine.
But wait,
Yeah,
can I steal something?
what do you want to steal?
I don't know, something worth money.
Something worth money, you say?
Yeah.
There's a lot of things here.
I have a feeling we've opened the Pandora's box on thievery and it's just not gonna close.
I mean, we stole the gun. Oh, by the way, do we get to hear how the situation down in I forget the town's name is?
Terrebone.
Terrebone. How is their situation? You know, now that they're gunless and have
The Terrebone police?
yeah.
They're getting by.
How many people have she rehired?
Well, you know, she hosted a public lottery. The winner doesn't join the police force.
Oh, that's so... Yep.
That's pretty rough.
Yeah.
Mother, I do not want to join the police.
So...
Be strong, my son. Be strong.
Alright, so Senka, you're prowling about
Yes.
looking for something valuable, you say?
Yes, I use my
Here.
Gather Darkness and Stay Out of
Yeah,
Light to
you're-
stealth.
You're casing the joint.
Yes.
Alright. You know what? Let's make this a roll. Let's consult the charts. Can't get over that police, huh?
No, now that I mention it, it's just fucking so ridiculous. Holy god.
Oh, actually,
The scene from New Vegas all over again.
can I know this is gonna sound ridiculous, but could I try aiding or interfering on this?
On Senka
Senka.
casing the joint.
I mean, her shadows could do more than the job, and I don't know if she'd even consult me beforehand, but now I can, now my spirits, I can see through their eyes and communicate with them through my mind and shit.
That's a point. Senka, do you consult with Taz about stealing from this castle?
Let's retroactively say this. I imagine we're all in a room of some sort, and Senka just kind of stands up and says, "I'm gonna take some shit," and then just walks out of the room.
I'm gonna steal something.
Oh,
Nice.
that girl.
I don't want to
Wait
back
a
down
minute.
now, but it does seem a bit weird for Taz to do that, even with... Because there was just Big Shiny with the gun last time. Now it's just random... Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm actually going to retract my offer. I'm
Yeah,
backing
nice.
down.
If I may,
I ain't pissing off the king who cursed that fucking guy.
wait, may I just put in a thing? When Senka says that, Leon reading a book or something, he just goes, yeah, wait a minute, that's not heroic. Taz, my ward, deal with it.
Alright. Roll a
First off,
d6
I'm not your
plus...
lord.
Alright, Senka, roll a d6 plus 2d4. 6. Alright.
Oh.
Oh, that's interesting. It's very interesting.
Ah, oh no, you don't want to hear GM say that. Neo is gonna make a succubus come after you now.
So as
That'd be hot.
So yeah, as a noble woman, you
Mhm.
you kind of you grew up in a noble house who were into some freaky shit.
Yeah.
They wanted some shit.
Oh
Yeah.
dear.
And you just kind of know most noble families are like that.
Yeah.
And
Oh, no.
you know where to look to
Yeah.
find to find the place a noble would keep
The
his
spicy shit.
would keep his kink, so to speak.
Yes.
His private collection.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And you go into a just the right unmarked room to find encased in a glass box a very well drawn, well articulated map.
That's it.
I like it. I take it.
Cartography
Yes.
is his kink.
Absolutely, you take it. It leads from Terrebonne to just, let's say, over here. Right there.
Right where?
I just put down a dot by Nightshade.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. It leads right over there.
Perfect.
And yeah, and this, you look around the room and there are plenty of equations and shit, just trying to figure something out. Roll wisdom.
Where did you say it leads?
See if you can decipher. I put the dot down on the map.
Nightshade near that.
Alright. Ooh, all right. You know exactly what his kink is. Yeah.
Oh no.
He's been searching for the great treasure of the Cypress jungle.
Dope.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And this was a valuable lead.
All right, shit. Can I make a note of just everything that he's found and written down, or if it's all on paper, can I just stuff all the paper into my bag?
Yeah, you can make a note of pretty much everything he's
Cool.
figured out in this room.
So he's looking for
I
the
made
treasure
that
in
note.
the. Sorry, I was copying down.
The great treasure of the Cypress jungle.
Great treasure of the site.
Yeah.
Great treasure. Of the
What's so great about it?
So, do I know it's the great treasure of the Cypress jungle, or is it just some sort of treasure?
Well, this, as far as you can tell, this map leads to a treasure, but it's not the treasure. No one has found the treasure yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Dope. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pocket that then. And can I keep sneaking around for a little bit?
Yeah, but you don't really find anything else. No.
Damn it. Okay, I return.
Nice.
Didn't he have a gun in the whole building?
Didn't have another
There's
gun.
one gun.
I
in
can't
town.
dual wield.
Didn't have a
So
gun.
they were literally even the guards at the castle doesn't have guns.
Actually, you know what? Fine. Roll a d6.
Come on, gun! Come on, gun!
Ooh, a 6. Hot damn. Alright. You find,
Gun, gun,
the
gun.
crown of a dead,
Go.
of a prince who died at age 5.
Well,
Is it
then.
an unusually small crown?
Yeah, but it's pretty cute.
Oh shit.
Roll a 3d4 for me.
This is how many curses it has.
The baby
Okay.
actually had a pretty big head,
Uh,
literally and metaphorically.
at maximum price, it's worth 800 coin.
Dope. I take that.
Nice.
Okay. And that's a pretty good haul, so I will return.
Yeah. There's a tag underneath that says for Billy.
Fuck Billy.
Billy.
Yeah.
I enter the room, and is anyone still in this room that I have
I'm doing a
conjured?
crossword puzzle, so.
Hmm.
Roll intelligence.
Wow.
No, you're stumped as hell.
It's fine though. Do you know why?
Why?
I went to the library and I've got a dictionary and I'm just kind of cheating.
You cheating bastard!
But
Well, yeah, but it's all cultural references.
I've got a cultural reference dictionary.
He's got the Urban Dictionary.
It's imported from a different culture.
Why am I even doing this? Where did this come from? Where did this crash? I say as I throw it out the window, littering.
Oi!
What is it, Leon? Even though you're clearly
No, that wasn't me, that was a guard.
Yeah. So
Littering
yes,
is
Senka,
illegal.
you walk back in with your prize.
Senko walks back in and throws the map down on the table and says, "All right, boys.
Hey, you threw that over my memoirs.
No one cares about your memoir, Leon. I found a treasure."
Oh, a treasure, you say? Yeah, I was thinking I needed another one of those for my stories.
That like
Yeah.
immediately perks Taz's ears. Like he walks over, like, starts studying the map. Good find. Have we committed another crime?
Listen,
Thank
the
ya.
concept of crime is subjective. And then I take out the crown and I put it on my head.
Thank ya.
No
You
magic on
cannot
that one.
be... Thank you, please. You cannot be heroic by stealing things from people, even though, or if you're stealing from the rich and giving it back to the poor, then it's then you can get away with it.
We are the poor.
As
right
long
now.
as the poor is not yourself, that doesn't count.
Oh, well.
Exactly. I see you have studied the heroic handbook, old man.
It's called morals.
Yes, that's its alternate title.
Anyway, so there's a treasure here that presumably hasn't been found. Actually, well, I mean, I guess I haven't been told anything about this yet. But, yeah.
I
No, Taz
relayed the
assume
information
Taz.
I've made a note of.
Yeah.
Hmm.
There definitely is a treasure there, and when they had gone to retrieve it, they found an impassable barrier.
What was the...
So they just noted down the location. Try again later.
Note, try that place again
I
after
suppose we could
time.
go for this.
That
It's a
sounds
treasure.
Man, it would be oh, and we would steal it. We would take it from the king. You snub him. That would add drama.
Yeah.
I can't work out anyone's morals anymore.
You can't seem to work out your own.
I'm fairly certain where I stand, and that is feeding my own family. Now, as for this treasure,
Oh, Taz, that's noble and excellent. You're truly becoming a true hero.
I don't want to hear that from you. We've got two options now. After Firas, of course. I'm just what do we do with this map in the meanwhile?
Yeah, put it in a bag.
Fair enough.
Though, Senka,
Yeah.
we should probably... Can we copy it? It's not as bad stealing then.
That's
Thank
Senka
you.
says, yeah, sure,
Actually, a good
copy
point.
it, and slides it back into her bag.
Senka?
Listen,
Yeah?
if we depart tomorrow, we'll definitely make it before them, and they won't notice the map is gone. Just let me have
Exactly.
let me just
It's a
copy
bit...
it.
It's a bit suspect, you know.
Hey, do you have the cartography skill?
Wow, fuck you. I have a pen and paper.
You know, if this were GURPS, like,
Yes,
then I would,
work.
you would have to make a cartography check.
Or D&D feels like it or something.
What would it? I mean, I guess a cartography test would either be intelligence or dexterity, because it's about precision of like the copy. And
Dexterity, you say?
we both have a 3 in dexterity.
Well, you guys need to be a cartographer. So here's a cartographer.
Me.
What? What do you mean 3, Snake?
I've got 18 dexterity.
Taz is a cartographer?
Oh my
Sure,
god,
why
you
not?
surpassed me in the
He's a man of many
dexterity.
talents.
Nice.
I mean, he's like, he's gone on treasure hunts before and such, so it's not it wouldn't be unlikely for him to know about like jotting down maps and such.
Yeah, roll intelligence.
Hopefully we get something good out of this. And if it fails, we'll just have to
Maybe.
steal it. Hey!
Oh, wow. Hey, there
Avoided
you go.
stealing. I recreate the map.
Yeah. Yeah, here's what you do. You get a blank piece of paper, yeah.
Hmm.
You're attempting to draw it out, and like you have to scrap it several times. And then you just kind of like snap your fingers. You take out your map and just dot it down where it's supposed to be.
Oh,
in relation to
yeah.
Terrebone.
Oh, great. We do have a map. Established in character now.
Confirmed for map.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect.
Question, is there any, like, special marking on the map?
Special markings.
Yeah, are there, like, runic symbols, or does it look special in some way? Or is it literally just a series of lines directing us to
Roll
a
wisdom.
location?
Roll wisdom. You can make out some runic symbols, yes, but you don't know what they mean.
Okay. keeping the
I,
map.
I will
Nice.
attempt to decipher these runic symbols.
Will you?
Yes.
Roll intelligence.
Ah! You know what?
You know what language it is.
Yes, this is what language is it?
It's an
No,
interesting language, but not a useful one.
It's ancient Hemlock.
Haha.
It's ancient Hemlockian.
We need to find someone who speaks ancient Hemlockian.
Old man.
I don't think I speak ancient Hemlockian.
What
Damn.
about Indian beings?
And,
Oh, yeah.
David is asleep
Dave.
at the moment.
David, let's wake him up.
Leon goes over
I
to
wake
Dave
him
and
up
just
with one of
kick
my
him.
shadows.
Oh, I was gonna kick him.
Okay. He kind of gets up. Oh, what is it? What?
Look, ancient Hemlockian.
It's
Come on.
It's too early in the morning for this.
I know you want to. Just
Uh,
decipher it. It leads to
no.
a treasure.
No, literally. He shows you his watch showing that it's 1 a.m. It's too early in the morning for this.
It leads to a nice treasure that could be in a museum.
He sighs and takes the map. Alright.
Thank you.
let me
Now
look at this.
I need to go to bed.
Alright, game over. Right. Oh no, yeah. So yeah, he's kind of looking over it, scratching his head. Well, it doesn't spell out a message or anything. Best I can tell, this is some kind of enchantment.
And oh god.
We have to take the map.
Seems like it would react. It's the kind of enchantment that reacts to another magic. I don't know what that magic is, but once the magic is encountered, these letters should actually turn into a different word.
Fancy.
It's a
Yes, indeed.
enchanted code, so to speak. But we won't know what it says unless we were to bring it to that kind of magic. And he folds it up and hands it back to you.
I take it and I put it in my bag.
Alright, then we've made...
Senka!
We've got
Ababa, you can hear from the bathroom.
Map we
Senka, I hope you're not stealing the map.
Stealing? No. Borrowing? Yes.
Okay.
Are we coming
Wait
back
a
there?
minute.
I've always
Senka, Shadow steps out of the room.
So what are you saying then, Tez?
I was just thinking to myself, really.
Alright. So yeah, David, before going back to sleep, yawns, says, so we're making a detour there then?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. Just hope that he doesn't do daily checkups in the morning.
Oh, yeah, let's hope.
The king wakes up in the morning. Oh boy, I'm gonna check my map.
So, yes, that's gotten a lot more complex. I'm going to bed. We'll be... Remember we talk with Firas tomorrow?
Yeah,
Yay, Furus.
don't pay it much mind. We're archaeologists, Taz. Stealing is our profession.
Yes, from the long dead.
Mm-hmm.
It's still stealing, Taz.
Yeah, so yeah, y'all
Question.
go to sleep. Yep.
Before I go to sleep, could I stash the map outside of the castle somewhere that would be easily retrievable?
Say with your shadow step. Yeah.
Yeah, with my
could
shadow
s-
step and
You could
stuff.
slip it into either Pepsi or Nassim possession. Take
Are
your
they
pick.
outside?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do that.
So I'm just gonna say, I don't think people are more likely to search a fucking bear. Just saying.
I mean, I was like weighing up the pros and cons of either, and it's like the bear is stronger, so if it does get discovered on him, like I think that would actually be worse. Nazim can run away more easily.
But no one would suspect a unicorn of thievery.
Oh, that's
Exactly.
true.
Sure.
The unicorn is seen as pure.
Yeah. I'll put it on the unicorn.
Very good.
So to just
Okay.
think like the unicorn was cleaning it or something.
Just open up Nassim's character sheet and go ahead and...
Can I-
Actually, can you do that? Is
I
that a thing?
think
Did I make it
so.
available to everybody or just Swede?
I can throw it in there. Treasure map.
With runes.
With runes.
Okay, so, yep, while you're doing that, you all go
Yeah.
to sleep. You have a very good night's sleep. Guilt-free, I'm sure. You wake up the next day, you meet with Firas. The king doesn't, the king is much too busy to see you off. His guards inform you.
Good.
Oh.
Fuck him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Probably applying a curse to Perot's daughter or something.
Knowing her, he's the one getting cursed.
So yeah, Firas, looking as good as new. You know, he looks clean. He's clean shaven. He's
Mine.
looks rested.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look more lucid than.
he walks up to you as you're eating your royal breakfast, and sits down at your table and says, "I was informed you wished to speak to me."
Yes, Firas.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't recognize you for a moment. You're looking well.
Ah. Yes. They treat me well here. Very well.
Well, that's good to hear, Mr. Fear Ass.
We recovered a relic that was once in your possession, a most unusual bestiary.
His eyes widen. You what?
Wait, he would have seen us use it.
I mean, he was out of it. No, I don't think he was.
Yeah, he was completely out of it. Also, he was in a
okay.
dungeon.
It's what
You
brought,
what?
It's what brought us here. We recovered it while out in the wild, and
I stumbled upon it.
we've been studying
God.
its history and uses and such.
Leon Eotaf, by the way.
Right. I abandoned that thing in the mud ocean.
Yeah, I noticed.
The Mud Ocean is no longer a factor, but somehow it ended up near enough on the other side of the country.
Oh God. And I thought I had done everything right.
What is worrying you?
The tome. It
Oh, suck.
has. Well, this is going to sound crazy, I know, but the tome kind of has a mind of its own.
Now that's just silly talk.
So, which one of you is its caretaker?
That would be.
Well, I found it, but the old man there has it now.
I'm the one carrying it.
You produce it, please.
He pulls it out of his robes and puts it on the table.
Yeah. He kind of winces as he sees it. Ah, yes. Okay. So, old man, it's chosen you.
Has it?
Yes.
How can you tell?
Well, whenever it comes across a group, it judges one amongst them as worthy of being its caretaker. And now that you are its caretaker, you have many responsibilities that you may not be aware of.
He just took it from me, you know. I don't think the book has its mind of its own.
He kind of looks at Leon warily. In any case, believe me or not, these are your responsibilities. 1, you must give it more knowledge. It's staying in this land for a reason. It wants more creatures to document here.
Fuck.
2, you must take care of it. If it ever gets damaged in any annoying way, if there's a rip, if it burns, the results for you shall be catastrophic.
Edgar nods and twitches his mustache.
Results for Edgar or for everyone around him?
Results definitely for Edgar, and probably for everyone in a 5-mile radius.
Jesus.
It's a fucking nuke.
What's a nuke?
I didn't
If-
say that in character, but
Yeah.
He sighs. Well, okay, so if while under Edgar's care, the book is ripped or burned, it will shake violently. All of the pages will fly out, and every single creature it has ever captured will emerge at once.
Huh.
And
That's a lot.
a magical vortex will appear where the book was damaged, and it will grab as much as it possibly can.
so it
That's
will,
a
It is
it will
possible.
empty its contents and start collecting all over again.
Yes. It is possible for those who have not been caught before to escape it. With the exception of you, Edgar. Once this book is damaged under your care, you will be marked, so to speak. You
Cursed.
will become its next victim,
I
no matter how hard you fight it.
I have a question that's seeming more and more obvious as we go along, but is there any way to retrieve things from the book without it getting damaged and resulting in that?
Yes.
Oh, I did not expect that at this point. What is the way?
Well, do you know how to open the book?
Mhm.
Yes.
Alright, very
It's a
good.
book.
You open it up to the page you'd like to free. And you very carefully have the caretaker take the page and remove it with a surgical precision.
So,
There.
wait. But wouldn't that count as damaging the book?
No, the rip has to be clean. Very clean. The caretaker is the only one who can do it. The caretaker is the only one who
did we
the book
notice if
will
the pages
allow
are perforated?
to do it. Huh?
Did we notice if the pages are perforated?
They are somewhat. You've noticed a line seeming to indicate that. Only the caretaker can do this. The book will not let anybody else take it out along the line.
Uh-huh.
Once you have the page, you must bury it at the lowest point in the country. And then you must take the book to the highest point in the country. And, well, then the rest will be done for you.
That seems like an awful lot of effort to just to summon something.
The book doesn't like losing things. The person freed from the book will be freed forever, as will the creature, and it won't be able to be recaptured.
That particular creature, or like clones of it too?
Well, if it's a non-intelligent creature, then yes, none of its species can be captured.
What's the lowest and highest point in the country?
If I recall correctly, the bottom of the Great Top Down and the top of Emberwell, respectively.
There we go then. In case we ever need to do that, which, truth be told, doesn't sound like a journey that we want to need to undertake.
Wait, how powerful are the creatures that are in this book currently?
Well, we just captured a giant yesterday.
Some of them are quite powerful. The most interesting thing, the only reason I would do this personally, it's very risky, so I wouldn't. But if I were to undertake the risk, it would be to consult with an intelligent person within the book.
Yes, we noticed there were a few of them in there.
Imagine if I fought the demon long locked away.
I must ask another question. It's why you had this book for at least a little while, I assume.
Yes.
What made you decide to try and dispose of it? It sounds terribly risky to do so.
Well, as I said, it hungers for more knowledge. If you
Knowledge.
don't feed it for a week, it starts to do things to you. And furthermore, it starts to as you fill up its pages, it starts to get dissatisfied with the unintelligent wildlife and begins to seek out the sentient beings, biographies, so to speak. Once I had to start doing that, I became disillusioned with the entire item. I refused to fill it up, take more lives, but it played tricks on me. It does things to your mind when you anger it.
By the way, I should mention Leon at this time look at Taz and does that, with the finger, go, go.
I'm not even looking at Leon, so I don't
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah.
Fine,
I'm
I do
very
it at
intently listening.
I
I do it at Senka.
eventually
Senka kind of snickers.
I wound up having to capture. I started off with the, you know, criminals. I took up bounty hunting jobs and caught them. I figured, well, if they were doomed, if they were wanted dead anyway, then this would be just as good.
How cruel.
And then it started talking to me, demanding nobles, demanding children, demanding creatures of a certain race, of a certain background. My mind began to unravel, and once it asked me for my son, I knew it was enough. I took it out to the mud ocean, and I locked it up in a chest, and I dropped it in, making sure it would sink. I didn't know quite what would happen after that. I had tried to leave it places before, and it had always found its way back to me. I don't know if I had simply filled it up enough that it felt it okay to let me go, or if it had simply realized that I would sooner die rather than give my son to it. I suppose that's when it decided that it needed to place itself in a location where someone else might find it and come along and take it.
So it will eventually try and seek out a new owner rather than go back to the old one. You just give it enough
Yes.
trouble.
But not before doing everything it can to break you down. He sighs again. I've heard rumors from other claimants of previous owners who say that there is a way to destroy it for good. I never was able to find the apparent location where this could be done. The last lead I had was somewhere in no man's land. I was never able to find that next piece of information, and I gave up. Anyway, he looks to the ground. That's all I know about the book.
Thank you.
Is it like talking to you right now?
No.
Nice.
You can get the book back if you want.
No! Even if I did want it, it wouldn't take me. It has a new caretaker. He eyes Edgar, and
Right.
it's not going to let go.
Do you know, like, what realm the book is sucking everything into?
Not a clue. Only my faintest speculations would suggest that it has its own pocket dimension that is part of its being.
I think we know pretty much what we need to know for the moment, unless anyone else has any more questions. But now we realize we're carrying something quite dangerous.
Yeah, we have a gun.
Perhaps this is one of the few things we let David put in a museum.
That's
I don't know if that would work.
That's once we can get it detached from you, if it's all possible.
It's a book, people.
It's a book that you've seen what this book is capable of. Are you willfully stupid?
I mean, yes, it can suck things in, but having its own mind, I think this old man kook is crazy. No offense.
Yeah, he just silently gets out of his chair and, wanders off.
Rude.
Bye.
So, we've got a book that will destroy everything in a 5-mile radius should it ever get damaged. Good thing that hasn't happened yet.
Yet?
Hopefully never, to be quite honest with you. But, for now it's a very useful tool, and it hasn't spoken to you yet, Edgar, has it?
No.
I suggest...
So far it's been silent.
I'm just saying, I think the book spoke to that guy more because he's an old kook.
I suggest we try to keep the book satiated for the moment. If its demands start getting dangerous, we'll cross that bridge. But
Alright.
we're seeking out magical items. We might find something that can counteract it, or... I already realize I've got an item that kinda counteracts it, but that would be very boring narratively if I pulled it out and used it for that purpose. So, yeah, we've got a treasure to find, everyone, and we should probably get moving before someone realizes their copy has gone.
Nice. So yeah, you all make haste out of there, I'm assuming?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Absolutely. Alright. You exit the castle ground to the regular Terrebonne slums. There are, already there have been several new suicides since you
Jesus.
last were out.
Poor souls getting employed.
We've really done a number on this place.
Yeah, but fuck this place.
I'd like to leave this place as soon as possible.
I think we all would.
So, Neo, how does it feel that last party I hated Terrebonne thoroughly, and now it's everyone else and I'm okay with the place?
It's pretty good. I like this place a lot.
It's called good role playing.
Alright, so, yeah, you leave the Terrebonne city.
As soon as we're outside the city walls, I retrieve the map.
Nice. Absolutely, no one gave you any trouble. It was a unicorn, no one's gonna search it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, yeah, David kind of clears his throat. Alright, we should go to, that spot then.
Sure.
Let's do some treasure hunting. Oh yeah, I am riding Pepsi, of course.
Absolutely.
I'm unsure if
I'm riding Nassim.
Unsure if I have a mount. A saddle. But hey,
Yeah.
hopefully we do.
So, do either Nassim or Pepsi have passengers?
That's up to everyone else.
Yeah,
If Pepsi will allow a second passenger.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Edgar and Taz on Pepsi.
What do you say, Senka? Do you want to ride on a unicorn?
Sure.
Nice. Okay, so who's scouting? Who's navin? And who's quartermastering? It's time for a
I'll
perilous
scout.
journey. Nice.
A scout on the bear.
That's a wisdom, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
okay.
handle being a navvy.
Alright.
So let's navigate. Yeah, feel it.
And who's dealing out food?
What is food again? I guess I'll do
Wisdom.
that.
Wisdom.
Wisdom? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Military style or delicious?
Military, as always.
Alright, guys.
We don't
Consume no
eat in
rations.
this group.
Yeah. Well, you eat just a bit. But
Nibble,
it-
nibble.
yeah.
Does that go
We-
for the
we
animals
ate that-
as well? The animals on like military.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely, yeah. So...
Senka shows up with a fucking like bloody rabbit. Here you go, guys.
A rabbit?
Let's eat. Alright, Alright, so, Austin. You
Yep.
get to choose one of these. Do you get to drop on whatever lies
Yep.
ahead, discern a beneficial aspect of the terrain, make a discovery, or notice a sign of a nearby danger?
Let's see, where are we?
You're outside Terrebone, and you're headed to the Dot by Nightshade,
Where the fuck is Terrebone?
the Cypress Jungle.
Oh yeah. The Cypress Jungle doesn't mean anything to me.
Wow. It's in the lower left hand.
Yeah, I saw the
Oh,
ping.
Here.
Yeah, if we're just outside of it, we'll get the drop and whatever lies ahead.
Alrighty. Choice. Good choice.
Just give me a
What?
moment. I'll be right back.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
Actually, wait. I got to double check some. I got to double check Pepsi's moves.
Jeez.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Are we? I mean, we're in a jungle. That's not technically the woods.
Nope.
So I don't have get my bearings in this environment.
No.
Wow. You don't have to be so happy about it.